Hello, I'm JD, founder of the Pickleball Fitness Academy. You know, for me, movement always been very important. For me, more you move, better you get in life, more you can play the game you love. The last 24 years, I've been working as an athletic therapist with Olympic athletes, professional athletes, and a lot of golfers. Basically, what I want to show you today is the 5 best exercise that I saw and I've been using to help my clients to move better and be able to have fun. One of the first exercises that I want to work with you is the thoracic spine. Thoracic spine is a huge issue. You know, a lot of people are talking about neck pain, lower back pain, but you know what? What's going on is sitting down, look at your cell phone, look at your laptop, or, just being sitting down. What happens is, the head is forward, and then you don't breathe pretty properly. You're sitting like this, and then what? Look at this. How can I raise my arm? I can't. How can I pick up the ball up there? I can't. In my golfer, the problem is like they cannot move. They cannot rotate. In our case, rotation is important, but being able to put the arm up is mostly important. So, that easy exercise called cat and dog could also been called, I don't know which name in yoga, but it's pretty simple. And usually, you know what? We can even use it for that lower body because we want that pelvis to be able to move, all right? Because what happens is, when you get a good movement of your pelvis, you're able to get a nice athletic position. So that athletic position, what it does is you can move backward, forward, sideways. So that's the way that you can move. Instead of being too much on your toes and whoops, you're falling down when you go back. So what does the exercise look like? It's like this. So basically, I can tuck my chin in, round my back, and then get in the other way, raise my head, and you see you want to curve that lower part. And you go with, 10, 15, 20 times. And then after, what you can do, you can sit on your heels and do the same thing. You see, even in my case, my thoracic spine is pretty stiff because of what? My job is always forward on the people, on my patient. So work on that one, it's pretty useful. We talk about the thoracic issue, but let's say the thoracic spine is getting better. But at least, or it could be bad, but let's work more on something else. Let's work on the shoulders. There's many exercises for shoulder, but I'm going to give you one that I've been using with my golfers for the last 25 years. Learn that one from Tom House. Guy used to be a pitcher in MLB. And basically he was doing that little shoulder routine, so you get movement there. So basically what we do is we get palms down and the elbows are pretty close to your body and you go back and forth like this. And what you want to feel that scapula moving back and forth. So basically it's going like this. So 5 times, palms go looking down, and then 5 times facing each other, and then 5 times facing up. Then after that, what do? We go with external rotation. So external rotation, we want to get that glenohumeral joint to move better. So we get close to the body, and you go like this. Again, 5 times facing down, 5 times facing each other, then 5 times facing up. Pretty easy, And after that, and make sure you raise that chest, all right? After, because we're pickleball players, we need to get those arms up. So what we do, you raise those elbows. You raise what? Not as shoulder height, little lower, thumbs up, and you bring it back like this. It could be a little bit painful. If it's too painful, you don't like it, do the first 2. If you're able to, those are great exercises. So those are easy exercises that you can do to prevent shoulder problem. And sometimes, yes, there can be more, but I need to do an assessment to give you those more prescription exercise. But give those a try, they're going to help you. Now I'm showing you one of my favorite exercises. That's an exercise that I give for people with lower back problem, for knee problem, hip problem, and even people with shoulder problem. Because what? That psoas, the psoas muscle. You have to know that there's the psoas, there's the iliacus, and then it comes to the iliopsoas. You know, there's a muscle. One of them, the psoas starts in there, then it gets with the iliacus, but it's in there, it's in the iliac crest. And where does it attach? It's attached on the lower spine. You know, the feeling that you have sometimes when you sitting down for a flight, sitting down for a long drive, you know, we try to raise and oh, we feel it tight. That's usually that muscle that just got a little too tight and you're not able to move that pelvis. So that's the reason I love it. And even if you have a little discomfort on your knee, you know, people are used to do this. Yes, but that does only stretch the quad. We want to make sure we stretch up there because that's usually where the weakest link for a lot of people. So how do I do it? You know, I put my foot on a bench. It could be a chair, a bench, and then that needs a little bend because I want to make sure that you don't lock it. And what I push a little forward like this, and I should feel a stretch in front over here. And how long I maintain it? 15 seconds. 2 points. First, that could be a little low. So what I do, usually I can use the armrest on the couch. I can use the mattress. So it's a little higher, so you're going to feel more stretch on the quad, more stretch over here. And also, this is not a stability exercise. This is an exercise to stretch. So you need to be relaxed. So please, put a chair, put your hand on the wall, and hold it and relax. 15 seconds, 30 seconds, doesn't matter, but you need to relax and feel the stretch over here. Telling you, give it a try, it's pretty useful. Let me show you another exercise for your hip. You know, we've been talking about the thoracic spine, we've been talking about the shoulder. With it, first exercise for lower back and the hip, there's another one, a pretty useful one. Because what? And hopefully, because you move a lot. You know, a lot of side movement and pickleball, and you know, that glutes over here always get tight. And you know, if it's too tight, the lower back can get tight too. So we're gonna stretch it. There's 2 ways. But there's many ways, man. I'm gonna show you 2. The easy one, that's the easy one. You can do it, you know, drinking a beer, sitting on the couch, looking at whatever you want. And what I do, one end on my ankle, the other one is at my knee. And basically what I do, I pull my ankle. And then I pull my knee towards my other shoulder. Should feel stretch over here. How long do you think we can hold it? 15 seconds will be great. Then, there's another way to do it. You know, sometimes people are even a little lazy. They can even do it when? Before in bed, in the morning, or at night. It doesn't matter. So, let's get on your back. Same idea. I'm lying on my back, one on my ankle, the other one on my knee, and then I'm pulling that leg first, and then bringing that knee towards the other shoulder. And I'm holding it. 15 seconds. Give it a try. You know, we talk a lot about mobility exercise. Yes, there's mobility, but there's also stability. When you look at the body, there's joints that need to move. There's the other one that needs to be stable. You know, if you look at a baby, you know, 1 year old baby, what's going on here? You know, we bring it up in the air, it does the plank. And then, you know, on his back, we can almost do a nuts with his leg. They're pretty mobile. So in this case, what I want you to do, especially people who have got what? Difficulty to do this, and sometimes pain to their knees going down the stairs. We're gonna strengthen those exercises, those hamstrings, sorry. So I'm on my back, and then what I'm gonna do is basically raise my butt and bring it down. Make sure that, especially women, that you don't curve that lower back. I don't want to create new problem. So you basically almost get it flat to the ground and you raise it up. 1, 2, 3, and go down. That's too easy. Raise one leg and go down. That's too easy. You know, I'm gonna move front, get your feet on the table, on the chair, table will be a little high. And then what you do is basically you raise it like this and down. And you hold it for 3 seconds up there. And you can even do it on one leg. Sometimes when people try it on one leg, they feel a cramp. And that's probably because your psoas is too tight. So remember, we did the exercise before. Stretch the psoas and do that exercise, and God, you did it. Make sure you're pretty sure that you're going to be away from a lot of injuries. I hope that you give a try to all those exercises. By doing a couple of days is always going to help you to what? To keep playing the game you love. I need you to share your experience, to tell me what's going on, to tell me, new ideas, what you feel about exercise, what you would like to hear about me, And more people hear about the Pickleball Fitness Academy, more fun we're going to have. Please send me your comments.